Alright guys, this is it, the moment you've all been waiting for. At least I hope you've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it, and I'm excited. We're finally going to go take this thing out. We're going to compete against Rudy's Adventure and Design. We're going to compete against Dirt Lifestyle Nate, Dirthead Dave, and Ian Johnson from Big Tire Garage is going to host this whole thing. So we're going to take this thing to Moab. We're going to take it into Colorado. We're going to do mountain stuff. We're going to do hardcore rock crawling. We're going to even have some UA cronies show up. And I'm going to go over the entire budget of this truck because I know you guys have been wondering how much I've spent on it. And I also have a surprise for you guys if you stay all the way to the end. I was just gonna let you know that we are leaving the south end of Grand Junction right now, headed your way.
We are driving on our way to Moab. We're in Grand Junction right now, and if you guys don't hear from us in 3 days, send help.
Definitely. We are loaded down. We are ready for an adventure.
So Colt is gonna call Rory and tell him that if he doesn't hear from us in a little while, to send help. But we're gonna take, are we taking the back way?
No, we're gonna try to just go the main way so we have phone service if we can.
Okay, we're taking the highway then. So I figure there'll be people passing us fairly quickly. That's gonna be great. But otherwise we got about 30 minutes of daylight. Let's do it.
Then it's a night run. Right guys, we made it to Moab. We are here at Rory's new shop for Trailmater, and there's a couple things that we still haven't got done. Our rugged radios showed up just in time right before we left, along with our rigid lights. So we didn't have any lights on here, and both rugged and rigid are part of the Onx Elite membership. So if you become an Onx Elite member, you get discounts on these parts.
Just have to find the tools to install them.
Yeah, he's still moving in here, so tools are kind of spread out. One of the cool things about the rugged radio is that it is set up with a UA channel on it. So there actually is an Ultimate Adventure channel that we got put into this radio so that we can have it if we hopefully get on UA. Just need you guys' votes. Let me show you some of the things that we've done to this thing since that last video. So you can see I got the shifters there. I got my turn on the fan light there, which is on a relay, so it kicks on and off on its own, but I could leave the switch on. The air locker switches are here. We have our radio system here because I had to delete that to put in the switch panel that Matt made. We have our fire extinguishers, which is required by Ultimate Adventure. The toolboxes, let me show you what I did here. With my Amazon label maker, I labeled everything we have in here. We got wrenches, we got electrical, I got box here, or a little bag here for electrical stuff. Zip ties, impact, joints for the drive shaft and the axle, gloves, rags, pry bar, all the pieces, parts for our power tank, along with tire repair kits. So the cooler strapped down, the spare tires strapped down, our sleeping cots, we each have our own sleeping cot, are strapped down as well. We got two nice American flag seats that I got from Fleet Farm. We have our Pittsburgh modified 911 Motorsports jack that my son put together. We got a nice flat belly skid plate. Because if you guys remember, this was the #1 selling point for me, was all the drivetrain sits above the frame rail. So with this nice skid plate going across here, we're going to be in a lot better shape than I think that our opponents realize. On this side, I got all my fluids. I got just random screwdrivers and whatnot. We have our onboard welder kit that we used in the welding video. First aid kit, hydraulic stuff, hose clamps, soft shackles, tree savers, and of course, our BleepinJeep trash bag, pick up your bleepin' trash. We're looking pretty good. I think we got most of the things that are required for us to have.
This is not required, but last night it was pretty dark.
Yeah, these old square headlights aren't very bright, and you definitely need to upgrade them. In here, one of you guys commented on doing a 1-ton master cylinder. I went ahead and put that 1-ton master cylinder in here. Now, when I did this, my brake light is now on for some reason. I don't know why, but it does stop on a dime with this thing. And that I did put in the budget. That is like, I think it was $85 for this master cylinder. And the temperature today is 108 degrees. That's why we're in Rory's shop with the swamp coolers going. So a lot of times when you do LED lights on anything that's older, especially, you have to put in a resistor to make it realize that the light's on, because it takes so much less amperage. These rigid headlights are plug and play. You pull your old ones out, you put these ones in. They're going to be much brighter. They're also actually DOT approved, so you're legal to drive them on the road.
Except you probably won't want to put it in right side up, huh?
Yeah, you definitely want to do that. I also got this Fairlead from Watson Synthetics. They said, hey, we want to make you a Fairlead for the Freedom Winch line, and that's what they did. They even engraved my name on the top, so that's pretty cool. What's really cool about the rugged radio is it has a magnetic CV holder. So you don't have to sit there and try to slide to find where it sits. That magnet's pretty stout. One of the things to note, I just have the antenna on the magnet in the floor, but you do need to cut the antenna down, so make sure you keep your instructions and read them, and you actually have to cut it to length before you put it in. Other than that, I think we're ready to go, or we must be, because
I gotta eat my potato first. Alright, so we're out here doing our interviews for Onx and putting up flags. Ian's over there checking out rigs. Where's Nate?
Probably working on that head gasket. Okay, so we're at the part right now where they are going to budget my truck. I gave them the budget, and now they're going to see if it's fair or not and adjust it to the way they feel I should have paid. With the original purchase price of this truck and pricing everything out, I first set it up and I was right under $15,000, adding all the parts and pieces that I felt I needed. Fortunately, using the Onx Leap program and getting those discounts, the total for this truck, including the purchase price, is $12,751.57. But that doesn't include all the deductions that Ian created for the UA rules and for the rules with the Onx Elite program, which should get me down below the $7,000 range, I hope.
Hey, Cam, somebody come with me and leave that audio rolling.
Alright, so there is so much to talk about for the budget and a lot of arguments that would come back to the condo to be able to sit in the shade and do these arguments. What do you think about all this budget BS?
I'm really glad that I only came in halfway through, because building the trucks is more fun than worrying about what people paid.
Wait, we don't have to argue about it?
You don't have to argue.
No one was
Oh,
arguing.
dang
No,
it.
but here's what's gonna happen.
So you're going to need to talk to. Okay.
No, but what's gonna happen is, once I get the papers back from you, when we're later on, down the road a little bit, when we're putting these videos together, I will reach out to each team member individually off camera and talk about what has been discussed in the budget, and then we'll come to a fair compromise. So you don't have to hash it all out right here today.
Alright guys, we are here on Moab Rim filming the TV show for Onx with everybody. I'm too old to do that anymore. Anyway, it's a lot harder to keep up with people now that they're in built rigs, but this is Rudy making his way up, and I'm trying to keep up. Whew. So this is how TV shows and productions work. It's not quite as fun as you'd imagine. We've been here in Moab for 2 days. This is the first trail that we hit, and then we're doing it one at a time. You go about 20 feet, then they stop you, ask you questions. You go another 20 feet, stop you, ask you questions. It's gonna be a long day. Since the camera crew's on foot, you have to stop, let everybody catch up, and then continue, stop, let everybody catch up. Man, it's taking you like 20 minutes just to get up there.
I'm just waiting for you.
Tell me about filming a TV show.
Oh man, filming a TV show is great. It's like, well, no, filming an automotive TV show, that's what's money. Because you get to do what you love. Play with cars, play with trucks, film things.
What about the downside of it?
The downside of it is that I'm super out of shape, and so
Me too.
hiking up mountains sucks. And running around with a backpack and 8-pound camera, it's not that easy.
We're supposed to be trash talking a little bit, but when you're out of breath, it's more just, you don't got this.
What's the elevation in Moab?
It's not too bad.
It still seems rough. So look at this. That's the road down there about, let's say 100 feet. So is this just about as slow as TV shows go?
This is normal, yeah.
This
I don't
is
know
normal?
what normal wheeling is anymore. No, we're actually moving pretty good. This is far faster than TV shows normally.
Well, seeing as I've never wheeled a full-size rig, it was an experience. It was fun. It definitely hevier. Definitely heavier.
So you needed low?
I never put it in low, but I should have.
Alright, now we gotta move all the camera guys back down, move the audio equipment, and then Colt is gonna drive up in the S10. But I think walking downhill is much harder than walking uphill. Do you guys feel the same way? We got the Trailmater recovery team in case we need help here.
Hello.
Glad you guys are here, but I hope we don't need you.
Oh no, you won't. You won't. You'll be fine. You've got the secret weapon that we were talking about on the camera a minute ago. You've got the secret weapon that's going to make it all work.
What's that?
Those leaf springs.
Oh, that's the secret, huh?
We are live.
Let's do it.
We gotta add some drama into this. It's getting kind of boring, so maybe if you run over a cameraman or something. I thought maybe just for old time's sake, I'd get out in the same spot and jump on the rear tailgate.
I think we should, just for fun. So this is the spot where we got stuck and we had to do our driver mod and put Matt in, and I had to get out and actually push on the truck. I also think it's a spot where we actually put a dent in our frame that we pulled out. Help me out! So we've just surpassed where we made it last time without even spinning a tire. So I feel like we've made solid upgrades to this rig.
Just don't go off the edge over there, please.
We just made it twice as far as we did last time on this trail, and I'm just super stoked that this thing turned out the way it did, and it's just doing so well. I got butterflies. I'm happy, and set it up just like that. We're up here. We were not going to go down there and do any heckling on Nate and Dave. They're both astronomically afraid of heights and ledges, but they are taking their sweet time. We've been up here for a while.
Yes, we have.
Made it.
Wanted to get pulled up.
Alright, we're heading up to the Z turn. We're in front now, we're in the lead.
Yeah, Rudy had to weld some stuff up. I let him borrow my welding glasses, if you guys remember that from the welding video. So he didn't have anything to weld with, so he had the auto darkening welding glasses.
I just assumed he would stack 9 glasses on top of each other.
I've done that, it's not fun. And you gotta have a bigger beak to make it work.
So right here is the buggy line over that hole in the rock. Otherwise you have to kind of come this way and make a Z turn this way, and that way. S10 just made quick work of that. Is that a relief?
Yeah, see that? It's not because it's super hot. No, it is because it's super hot. But there's always that uneasy feeling in your stomach doing anything on an edge, doing it in front of a crowd on a pretty much completely untested rig. So there's always that factor. But I do feel like I really worked hard to check everything and make everything from just my experience in rock crawling, I guess.
Yeah, so that was the buggy line, and then what you didn't see is this just going up this little tiny bump right here. I've seen built Toyotas struggle right here just like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
On this little part. think there should be a penalty every time you spin a tire. What do you guys say?
Do you think they chose not to take this line because they're on Toyota axles?
It's because they saw how well the Grand Cherokee and the Cherokee did it, and they were like, nah, I can't compete with that. I told you I've seen Toyota struggle on this part. I don't know what it is.
Just the right wheelbase. I don't like it, I guess.
It's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Didn't know you could go surfing in Moab, did you? Can you feel that? Can you feel it? I do not go in there. Woo!
Alright, we're back. Turns out that was an hour and a half, not 45, but Rudy is coming up. Is he going to take the buggy line? No. Said, that's a very deceiving spot right there. Also, you can't see it on film, but you have those ledges, but you're also kind of off camber this way, going down towards the river.
And everybody give everything back to John and that. So as for that, we are a wrap for TV at this point.
Cool.
So as I said, you can do whatever you want. You can run some trail, go back to town, cool off, whoever. But yes, please meet me at that parking lot at 1:30.
Lay in the AC.
You guys want to
I
go
just have the mic. I didn't ever get mic up.
Straighten up. There you go, you're down.
Thank you.
Yeah. That bumper's working.
Good.
Let's see how our departure angle worked out here. We had some comments that it sucked, so let's see. Definitely didn't suck.
That sucking is always good.
The bumper and clearance and all that stuff worked out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag the back here in a second. Flex out, doing all the things for the Thor is supposed to do.
Oh. It's funny how they always film us going up this trail, and then when we go down, we're on our own, but that's the sketchiest part, is going down Moab Rim.
Every time I've seen somebody roll on here, it's going down, and it's usually at the Z-turns and a couple of times at the Devil's Crack.
So for some reason, his steering is not working, so he can't get lined up perfect on there. He needs to be way over to the driver's side. Really scary because when you're in the driver's seat, you can't see where the edge is at. All you see is way out there. He is way over there, but at least he's turning into it. Leonardo's happy.
He's making the trail look real tough. Very nice, as always.
Alright, so we are headed out to BFE, just got here, and they've got some sort of challenge set up for us. We don't know what it is, though. So, what is that? At least they have some shade. That's shady tent. It has something to do with Yukon gear and axle, I'm supposing. I think we're gonna have to make a snow cone.
Okay, so Nate and Dave just finished pulling out both their drive shafts and reinstalling them in 20 minutes, which is expected with flange style drive shafts that you can put ratchets on. Rudy is in the same boat. Unfortunately, mine is all U straps. They're all the U-bolt straps. So we are not gonna be as fast. You can't get a ratchet in it. I can't even get a ratchet wrench in it. I do know that they're all 9/16. I put them all the same size, and they're all 1350 U-joints, but I think we're gonna have to try to win this by using the safety features. There's two ways to win it, with time and with safety and professionalism. I guess there's 3 ways. So we're gonna have to be professional, and we're gonna have to be safe.
I'm gonna come up and say, "How do you do, sir?"
That's professional. This hat I wore on the very first day that we did our event, and I've used it for every single one of the videos when I'm working on this thing. So I've kept it for this. When this is done, I'm retiring this hat.
So that's the working hat, and the other hat's the driving hat.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. All right, working hat's engaged. It's very professional of you. Okay. Ready, set, go.
Okay, we're in park.
Look at Blinky
The
run.
safe thing to do is to chalk 2 tires. I have a tire chalk. I have my tools that are also organized and labeled. Drive shaft out.
Now since you got that spare drive shaft that's mounted under there, we gotta make you pull that one too. I'll do all 3 of them. Yeah.
How are these guys doing?
Doing good. Working together. Got a good plan going. Working with the team. Got a little big crew going. Professional, so we're good.
Yeah.
30 minutes flat.
May not have been first, but at least we weren't last.
How was that?
Oh gosh, I was not prepared for that. But I got my little hands in there and wiggled them as fast as I could. We did the best job we could, so 30 minutes, I think that puts us in 2nd place, hopefully. So we just got done with our little challenge there. We did it in, I think, 30 minutes. Rudy was 38, Nate was 20-something. But there was professionalism involved as well, and safety.
Professionalism and safety.
Hopefully we did that right, so we don't know what our points are just yet. Now we got to get this shot of us all tailgating on the highway. Vacations to some drive shafts. That wasn't in the rules, you couldn't work on your stuff while you're on this trip, right? So that one needs to be shortened. This one needs to be lengthened. So I don't know if he's going to do it, but I told him that'd be the perfect opportunity. Cut a piece off of one, weld it on the other. Well, why not? Colt is wanting to beef up, actually both of these trucks, the ladder bar here, the anti-wrap bar. So weld a little piece of plate right across there to keep that from ripping off, like what happened over here on Rudy's. He's still got a piece of welding rod actually stuck to it. Alright, we're getting her all fixed up. Check out this drive shaft. Rudy found a piece of pipe to make that just perfect. Colt over here is filling up with the power tank because we're going to hit the road tomorrow about 70 miles, I think Ian said. So we want to make sure we're not wearing these tires prematurely. That would be bad.
Especially in this 100+ degree weather. So, and loaded down, we want to make sure we can air up. And this thing airs up fast. We don't have to mess around waiting on a compressor. It's just a go-go. I do suggest wearing gloves though, because this thing gets ice cold when you're filling it.
Not just ice cold, like liquid nitrogen cold.
And in about 30 seconds, I just filled up a 40-inch tire to highway pressure. Well, that feels so good. Ice cold line. Oh, it feels good.
Put it on your head, there you go.
Oh man, feels nice. It's like a ice massage.
All right, we just came back to the house. The garage door is open. Nate's truck is in here, and we thought we would add one more sticker to the mix.
So what I don't want to do is I don't want to put one on anybody that you guys sent these, and this isn't an attack on anybody like that. What I want to do is hide them over ones that he has 2 or 3 covers of.
There's kind of an empty spot there.
There's an empty spot there, so I think we should put one right there. Oh yeah. So nice. So he has multiple Marlin crawler ones on here, so I'm going to shove it right here.
Hurry, I think he's coming. gonna be? Changing a tire? Is it style points maybe? We have to dress in 90s clothes? We're currently going uphill right now at 69 miles an hour. We're using our Onx app. It actually shows the speed right there.
As Ian ran us over the LaSalle Mountains, we ended up going into Colorado and into a sleepy little town called Bedrock. If you've never been there, there isn't much there, but that is where we were going to have our next challenge. Which included one hand tied behind our back and changing our shocks from the passenger side to the driver's side.
This one's a little harder to get out. Can you lift it up? Yep. Okay, there it goes. Okay, let's go back in. Which side?
Bolt on the outside.
Edge now?
Going in. No, other way it'll be easier to get it on.
That lower end?
Got it. Push.
Look at that teamwork.
Owie. Owie. Got it.
Just got two more.
You get that one there. Can you get that one?
Yep.
Do we have to put our tools away?
When's in? Shock's in, done!
Shocks is on.
Done! So after dominating the shock competition, Ian surprised us and told us that, hey, you're going to be doing another competition when we get to camp. So we weren't sure what it was going to be. You guys got any guesses?
We could have a dance-off. We could have a speed challenge. What do you think? You think we would win the speed challenge?
You run, I'll knock everybody else over. Power, like a power thing?
That's a power spider.
Power spider.
So we found our
Electric
alleged campsite, I guess. This is where we have to stay for the night. And it's looking pretty creepy, but also very, very hot. Check this out.
Look at the shower house. And here's your bathrooms. You know that's toasty. And we got a hippie bus.
The bus lounge. Here. Where's this? The town of Nucla?
Naturita.
Naturita.
We are in Naturita, Colorado. If you guess setting up camp in the dark, then you're a pretty good guesser.
Bleepin's doing good. He's fighting it a little bit, but he's getting it. He's almost there. I see one camp caught, one tent caught up. Oh.
Go left. Go a little more left. Listen to my voice, boy. Listen to my voice, boy. Come my way. You're going the wrong way. You
It's so. It's,
you hear me? That's me. You just touched me.
Alright guys, we had a little challenge right here. We had to set up camp right by this little lake.
You know who won?
I think we
This
did.
guy
We
right
had more
here.
style though because we had food and drinks and all
our
kinds
food and
of
stuff
goodies.
was out. We were just finished so early
Uh-huh.
setting up that they didn't even know what they were looking for
We
yet.
only had one cot tent. Come on now. So there's this cool lake right here, but we're right in the middle of the sun. We decided we're going to move camp over to the river, which is right down the road here. Check out what Colt's got going on. That's a rooftop tent.
I got double rooftop tents. I'm double overlander.
It's a pretty cool little camp spot other than the heat, but they've got kayaks, canoes, paddle boards. I was out there on the canoe and the paddleboard into this pond earlier. There is, however, a river right over here, which is flowing nice, and it's pretty cool. Cool as in temperature wise, so we might go take a little dip in there. Come check it out. Check out this little hippie commune right here. It's a bus with a tent, bunch of couches.
That's like 90% of it. Once you get a lot of time in it and you just get it, it's awesome.
And here's the river where we're moving our campsite to. Looks like the film guys are already taking a little swim.
New day. We camped out here last night. I already packed my stuff up. Obviously, Matt's still asleep. Wake up! Breakfast of champions. I just had to start driving away, and then Matt got moving. Dave and I already picked up our entire camp and everything minus his tent.
Alright, we just got out of Mosquito Haven there. We see some issues going on here at the gas station.
Nate's working on his engine.
The Lexus LX450 is not only superior to the other vehicles in this competition because of its engine technology.
Yo, did you record that?
Yeah. I think this might have been blowing my body.
Hey guys, today we've left the commune and we are headed across Colorado to, I believe, Ophir. Is it Ophir or Ophir?
It's called Ophir. It's pronounced Ophir.
Ophir, alright.
Yep.
Well, that's where we're headed, but we have rain on the horizon, so I don't know how sketchy this is gonna get. How's that Telluride song go? Telluride. I don't know. I remember there's a really cool Telluride song, but I just can't picture it in my brain right now. You guys will have to sing it for us.
Yeah.
Or leave us a link to this song. I need to hear it again.
So as we're heading into Telluride, I looked ahead to see what is open this time of year. And unfortunately, Black Bear is closed down and Imogen is closed down because they're working on them. So my guess is that we're going to go up Ophir. Ophir will take us up over into Silverton. Now, a cool thing about Telluride, Tesla, not the car brand, but Nikola Tesla, actually built the power plant for Telluride. It's a hydrogen, or not hydrogen, what do they call it? It's a hydroelectric plant for Telluride, and it still powers Telluride today. That was one of the things I learned in Colorado history growing up in Colorado.
Did you guys know that the first light bulb ever invented as well is still burning? Is still working? Why? But like the LED ones now, they last what, a year? And then they're dead?
Yeah.
What the heck, man? Right there. I wonder who was the first person who thought, let's take a bulldozer up there and just cut across there.
I don't even know if I don't think they did a bulldozer. I guarantee they probably did it with dynamite. And it was miners because they were trying to find gold, and the fastest way to Silverton was directly over this saddle here, as opposed to trying to go all the way around the mountain pass down into Durango.
It's nuts.
In Colorado, tree line sits about 10.5 to 11.5, and we are going to get up above tree line to get here.
They want us to back up, guys.
Oh.
Put it in R.
More filming.
More filming stuff.
Mode.
So we got to back up for...
Can you move your hand so I can see?
Show us fording this river.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real deep, guys. Be careful. I got a snorkel, bruh. I'm not worried at all. This filter's as high as Nate's snorkel. I'm not worried at all. You're not too far off.
I was thinking the same thing. See that car sitting on the side of the road there, down off the side of the mountain.
Holy smokes, I don't think that guy made it.
Utah, there'd be 15 cars launched off of there.
About the summit.
We're coming through the summit of Ophir here, and if you guys remember that video we did on Black Bear Pass, that was exactly, what, 3 years?
3 years ago
to
today.
the day that we did Black Bear and got trapped and stranded on there. And we remember that very well because it was mine and my wife's Hope's anniversary and your wife's, Shanna's, birthday.
Can I stop and get a picture with the snow, or are you guys still shooting them?
Hope got hit.
Believe it or not, that still got me pretty good. All right, we finished Ophir. Unfortunately, we were not able to do Black Bear because it is still closed.
Are you talking to the camera?
Yeah, it's closed. So
Does this guy make
Dave-
me look tall?
But we are airing up with the power tank once again. Filling her up. Quick. Everybody's on compressors. CO2 way faster. So this is pretty cool. We came out from lunch and one of the officers here in Ouray gave us a patch, one of the official patches of the police department here. So thank you, that's cool.
So watch out next time you're in Ouray, because we're going to be wearing those pretending to be cops.
Definitely not.
Alright guys, we're pulling into the parking lot for our next challenge. Looks like there's some people here already, but what we have to do is get through this trail and we have to decide. We have to tell Ian how many winches that we're going to do, and we're going to have to bet votes. So everybody voted, so everybody guessed 2 winches.
For 5,000 votes. So if we get it under that, it's a wash. If we have to winch more than twice, we lost 5,000 votes.
Woo!
So
Alright.
let's hope that we do good.
What's the trails that we're going to do today?
Today's trails are going to be Scratch and Dent and Calamity. And these are actually 2 Montrose trails that I've never done, and neither have anybody actually, minus Stephen Watson. We do have Stephen Watson from Off-Road Design that's going to lead the way for us. But and he doesn't live too far from here, but it's going to be a tough day. I feel like I don't think there is a single easy trail in Montrose. So
guys, we're on our first trail. This is Scratch and Dent. So far it's been really easy, so let's see what's around the corner here. It's like a little pinch point up there. Oh, I see some body damage coming. We just had Watson go up through this little V-notch. I guess it's going to depend on width right here. If you're narrow enough, you could squeeze through here, but it's going to be... Look at all the paint.
How into the door do you want to get?
I'm about to get a rock chucked at me. Nice. Let those tires work, man. There you go. Alright, they're wanting us both in the vehicle for the videography aspect of this, so we'll get to do this from the inside. I guess that's where the Scratch and Dent name of this trail comes from.
Is he still there?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like 2 feet in front of you. Don't move.
I can't see any.
What's the matter? Your hood too big?
My ego. No, yeah. Hood's way too big to see over.
This is what Rudy can see.
Except I can see more with the wide angle.
Apparently we've got some options up here on Calamity Trail. That's where we are at now. So we got to see which side we want.
Let's all get together. All drivers meeting. Where are we at? Come on over here. We got Dave. Rudy there too. Is that Rudy?
Okay.
Man, Cole,
have
you
a
block
meeting
a
here.
whole Rudy.
This is an unfair advantage, right?
This is
here.
There we go. There we go. So
I played basketball in high school.
So that turn over there is an alternate exit. But that got us to thinking. I mean, we're ahead of schedule. We're having fun. What if the house, being me, what if I offered 2,000 votes if someone can drive up it and down it with no winch?
I would say all of us should do that, and then we all end up with equal
I
advantage.
love how Dave thinks. Are all the drivers in on this?
Game.
Game.
Sure.
It doesn't go against, if you have to winch, it doesn't go against you. There's no losers. It's only winners if you go up without winching, and then we'll just drive right back down it.
I mean, it's only fair to keep trying. Like, we can't let these guys get 2,000 more votes. We're already hosed.
I love it. Let's do it.
All right.
So it's up it and back. Steven, you do
This
not have
coming
to
from
do
the
that
guy
if you don't want to.
who's not driving.
Dave's got all the skin in the game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see any reasons why we wouldn't do it. We're upsetting it, no one loses.
I Let's.
I wonder if I should let you guys do it blind.
Because Steve can like.
I like that idea, Steven.
Everybody's
right
like,
here.
follow Steve's line. Put your tire where he did.
Here.
Well, if you need one, you could honestly just back down. All right. I think, right?
You want me to go
so
first?
let's do this. Hey, Nate, we'll send Colt first. All right, perfect.
500 more for the
They don't
first
get to
person
watch,
up.
so they get to sit here.
Oh, you want to make a
Bonus rules. Yeah.
Oh, I like
They
that.
have to sit here.
Okay.
Drivers and co-pilot.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so they can't see one line where.
Yeah. That'll work.
All right, you can't see the line. That's a good one. All right, a lot of smack talking going on, but it looks like we're gonna do it blind.
Okay.
I fell in the hole.
All right, so if we're able to get the film from the camera crew, we just walked that thing. Did lift a tire at one point, which got a little sketchy, but if we can get the footage from the camera crew, we will show you that.
Yeah, that's big tire sticking way out.
Lots can you do some spots for us?
David wants
Can you
to spot
use
him.
your hands for us? Talk with hands for us?
Well, these are leaf spring hands right now, so that it doesn't apply.
Coming out. I know, because I'm like, Colton today with the big muscles.
Smoky.
That's a winch right there. It's the Colt winch. Good work, human winch man.
Human winch. Human winch.
get my dent in here.
Hello, little rock. Oh. Ouch.
There it is.
Ouch.
You needed that, Nat.
Meat and glass. Amazing! Amazing! Nice! Look at that! Good job! Looks like this is a common occurrence over here on this trail. I guess this is the exit right here.
You're on stickies, dude. You're the only one here with stickies.
He's gonna pull some cable. Pulling cable. It's the cable pulling song.
All right, Nate Winch, you got your line picked out?
I think so. I'm gonna do my best.
Again. Oh! Oh no!
Go, go, go! That thing just moved. All of it. You waited way too long.
All the gear down
Your food's getting stolen.
He's got
Raiding the cooler.
My box of bolts.
coming up.
Holy, this looks insane. Look at this. I gotta go up through there. Woo. Oh, too far, too far. Ouchie.
What are we doing with this?
I don't know yet.
Oh!
Bumper.
If you can't make it here, that's okay too.
Now comes the question. Do you put the fancy, I guess you put the fancy face down. It could be dangerous.
That is dangerous, yeah.
I don't want to get hurt.
I'm just gonna stand down.
It does.
Alright, got some winching going on here. I think this will be his second winch. Looking good so far. Alright, they're still working over here, but Colt's gonna go to try to save some time here. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight then and try to go up and around it.
Okay.
Again.
There you go. It's going. Nice. Okay, you're on the left side of the shark fin. Looking good right there. Nice. Just walked it.
I'll be honest. I did want that line. That's what I was talking about. That was so good.
Way to go, dude.
Sick.
Nice.
Good work, fellas.
All right, there's two more climbs. This one and then that one up there. Nate's got 2 winches already. If he winches one more time, then he loses 5,000 points. Somebody did some rock stacking right there. Not too hard. Drive it for a little bit.
because there's this coffin rock here that's kicking him over.
If he can climb that tire, he just needs to drive it and roll through.
He's good if he keeps it straight. You got it! Don't let off! Don't let off! You got it! Go, go, go!
Winched his way up there. I think that's one winch for Rudy.
The next competition or the next challenge I'm competing for is driving home.
Driving home challenge.
Oh. You gonna pull cable?
Watch out! And Nate pulled cable for the third time.
Oh, a lot.
Putting him over the limit.
Ooh. All right, good job.
Had to winch the end, but feel pretty good about it.
One winch. We should have guessed two.
Should have guessed one.
I mean, one. Yeah, we should have guessed one.
Yeah, should have guessed one winch.
Oh, it's going. Come on, Rudy.
Come on, Rudy. Although he's winched only once, right?
Oh, dang.
Let's put on a show for you.
You're in the red? Not yet. It looks like he could make it. That might make it.
Little tree saver, I think we got her.
You should see my rear shock, man. It's like,
Oh, well, we'll look at it.
Drive shaft. Holy cow. I don't know how that's hanging in there.
That is awesome.
What?
It's a high pinion rear.
Yeah, I bet the other side spun and then the center spun.
I got you, boo.
It's got to be a center chunk though, because like
Yeah, it's center chunk.
It's center chunk, but it spun both of them. Like
Yeah.
it spun both sides. Yeah.
It's easier to fix, honestly. They're both already loose.
We got to fix this right now. Fixed.
fixed. Oh yeah, that's, I can see everybody behind me.
We gotta fix this one. We'll fix it right here.
Oh yeah. It's almost the same color actually.
Fixed. Would you like this on the quarter or on the axle?
Oh, hold on.
On the other side.
It'll fix that up.
Let's put it on the other side. The other side is gnarly.
Oh, you got both sides. Dang.
Yeah, when I got that other side, that's what I'm like.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I thought you just. I thought you
Let's
just
fix
got the.
When the cop pulls me over, he's like, taillights? I'm
Fixed.
like,
Fixed. I didn't break
There it
bolts,
goes.
though. So this trip has been nothing short of amazing. We started out in Moab, Utah, went into the mountains of Colorado, and then over into Montrose and did some hardcore rock crawling. And it's crazy to think that we started with a $1,200 bone stock S10 pickup and over just a few months turned it into this awesome rock crawler. And not only that, but we took it on the buggy lines in Moab. I feel like we finished in the top 2 of every event we did. We took it on the bonus line in Montrose and with the lowest budget built rig with leaf springs all the way around. And for those of you wondering, yes, we picked up all the trash on the trail. Pick up your bleeping trash. I got nothing but awesome things to say about my competitors. They did great. So as far as points go, I don't really know exactly how it went. I can tell you that I feel like we got in the top 2 of every single event we did, but you're going to have to watch the Onx Offroad videos to know exactly where it ends up. I'm going to need you guys to keep voting for us. I hope that we win. I hope that we can go on UA. I hope we've proved what we can do, what this rig's capable of. And if you're wondering what that something special was, this is the hat that I wore since day 1 and every time I've been building on this truck. And it's gross, it's nasty, I know. But I had every single driver, passenger, and Ian all sign this. So I'm going to give this away to one of you guys, and because I don't want you to just have something dirty and nasty, I actually kept a brand new Team 3, Team BleepinJeep Onx Offroad shirt that I'm going to give as well. And all you got to do is you got to be a subscriber to the channel, you got to like this video, and comment down below. And I'm going to pick one of you guys, and you're going to get this. Thanks so much, you guys. I appreciate you for following along with this. Please make sure you continue to follow along with our stuff. If you like this video, check these out. See you next time. Bye-bye.